Alright, folks, so it is Sunday, August the 4th, 2024, 7:55 a.m. in the morning. Alright, so we got some stuff to get into and talk about this morning, so let's get the scale weight out of the way.
Hello. Please jump on the scale.
I'm up 1.5 pounds.
Your weight is 320.8 pounds.
So I am up 1.5 pounds according to that scale. Now, it has been said by me to never take your eye off that scale. It is important to know what that thing's telling you on a daily basis, because it's very brutally honest to you. It's not going to lie to you. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to know and what's going on with yourself. So you got that knowledge, and you've got all of yesterday's knowledge to fall back on. So yesterday, it wasn't that I ate too many calories or anything. It's a matter of when I ate those calories. Something I have not talked about much, but have planned on talking about at some point, and it seems like we have arrived at that point within this discussion that I have been doing on a daily basis so far. Now, I have not put out video in the past couple of days, but I've been monitoring the scale and doing things, and I've been hovering around 319.4, which is my low since I started this diet. So the 1.5 pounds comes from yesterday. The wife and I went to visit my mother in the hospital. I still got that issue going on. We stopped by Pizza Hut. I told her I wanted her to try one of those new. I've done them on my channel, and I've done one last week. The pesto margarita pizza at the Tavern Crust one at Pizza Hut. So we both got one and ate half and saved the rest for later, right? Well, we wound up having to run out again before I ate the other half. So it wasn't until about 6:45, going on 7 o'clock, before I got to eat the other half of that pizza. And on this diet, I try to eat between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 in the afternoon. Given my body 16 hours time to digest, food that I have eaten previously through the day. Also, counting the calories and tracking that. All that at the same time. But usually I eat in a 9 to 5 window. And I see some of you out there are interested in what I have, what I am doing, and you're telling your family, your doctors, and everything else, showing them, my weight loss results. And I do appreciate you sharing it with people. I really do appreciate that, and hopefully, they'll subscribe and they can learn something from it. But even I have experts I turn to, so I'm not flying into this blind like I'm the Lone Ranger who's the only one who's ever done this or anything. I follow the teachings of Dr. Jason Fung, which is here on YouTube. Jason Fung. He talks about fasting and intermittent fasting and different things to that nature. He's built his life's work is based upon it. So I've learned a lot from him, techniques on how to do this, and also Kayla Cox, another one here on YouTube as well. Her channel is 6 Miles to Supper, and has written books about her weight loss progress, which is kind of the same thing. She focuses on mainly one meal a day. Sometimes I eat one big meal a day like that, with my calorie limits, and also sometimes I break it into 2 meals a day. So My variation from theirs is slightly different, but basically the bulk of it is the same as what the information that they put out there. So there's not just me to go by, there's also those channels you can check out as well who are more informative and better experts on the topic than I am, but I'm doing it in real time. So I'm doing it in real time. So I think that does speak for something on my part, at least, you know. But I do appreciate the inputs that I learn and listen to videos they have put out in the past. And yeah, so there you go. There you go. If you need some extra material to point to your family members, your doctors, you know, you can tell them these are the people that I listen to and take advice from and things and stuff like that. Also, Thomas DeLauer on YouTube, even though his methods are extremely different from mine, I listen to a lot of what he has to say and practice some of his teachings as well. In fact, I'm going to get into one of those with you right now. I'm going to cut it here so I can pull up the computer screen in a different way and communicate with you about how I plan on losing that gained pound, plus maybe take a few with it starting today. Alright, so this is a system I come up with a long time ago. I call it sub-fasting, or at least I used to, but basically all it is the same thing, zigzag calorie cycling. And the name of this website is Nutrition, or Nutric, yeah, this right here. They used to have it on the Subway's site itself, but this is a very good calculator. You can build your sandwich, which I have already pre-built mine here to save time. I got it foot long, artisan bread. The meats I'm using are the ones from the classic Italian BMT, which is the Black Forest ham, salami, and pepperoni. American cheese. These are the vegetables I have chosen, and it lists it all right here. Yada yada. Everything all the way down to the salt and pepper. You can list everything that Subway has to offer, and it gives you a nutrition fact right here for a foot-long sandwich. And my nutrition facts for this foot-long sandwich turn out to be 1,130 calories. So, the important thing about this sandwich right here that's going to help me drop the weight back down and possibly then some over the next 2 days is the fact that we got these banana peppers, onions, pickles, jalapeno, especially the and the red wine vinegar. That's also a big thing. And the honey mustard, which I could drop some calories by adding regular mustard. Mustard actually helps with digestion, and so do pickled and fermented vegetables. That digestion helps with weight loss when you got a better digestion, and a couple of days of Subway will definitely provide that for me. So with this, I could actually add a bag of chips if I wanted to, or I could just go with the sandwich and break it into 2 meals, which I will probably do at 1,130 calories. So with that being said, this is my plan to implement, not for the entire week or not for the entire month, but just over the next couple of days, and then we'll go back to regular food like we have been doing. But this is an effective method. I have proven it in the past. If you don't want to go back and look into my videos from the past of me doing this very thing, I think I might even have a playlist on it or something. I'm not sure. But either way, just stay tuned on a daily basis. You should see results as quick as tomorrow morning, which will be tomorrow on Monday. Alright, so at this point, the only thing left that I have to do is to lead by example. put my money where my mouth is, right? You already know that the zigzag calorie method works. You also know now that there is a set time that I practice. You don't have to. You'll still see weight loss, but it may be sporadic, like it's doing for me right now, if you eat outside certain windows. But I prefer that 16-8 method. I like to give my body some time to digest the food that it has taken in. So I try to eat in between those hours and those hours only, whether it be 3 meals, 2 meals, 1 meal, whatever. And I try to fluctuate the calorie amounts up and down. Also, it is important to know that when you've lost a lot of weight like I have, you may see a pound gain just out of nowhere, and a standstill because your body's got to catch up. I can tell all of my shirts are getting looser. I am a 6'3" man, so weight may distribute different on my body than yours. So there may be some differences in between your weight loss and what I have. Basically, my diet consists of little to no exercise. I have 2 autistic adult children that I have to take to 2 different counties, 2 different towns, to 2 different programs, and I spend most of my day on the road between dropping them off and picking them up. So the activity level is just moderate daily activity that I normally do. Spend a lot of time driving. When I get home, I'm wore out from that. So basically, this is just good old-fashioned calorie deficit, zigzagging the calories up and down from the zigzag method that I have explained in the past. And there's some tricks to the trade, that help you with weight loss too, such as the Subway trick. The Subway diet was never really a thing. People used to use that before that joker took off with it in a direction and made something for himself, which was very selfish and greedy of him at the time. A lot of us Gen Xers used Subway to lose weight years before he come up with that, and basically all that was that he practiced was a calorie deficit is all it really was. If you look into the foot-long veggie sub he ate and the 6-inch turkey sub he ate, and he used mustard. He made sure he kept everything low so he could guarantee himself a win when he got noticed for it. There was nothing special about what that joker done. You can do it with any sandwich on the menu, which I am going to prove because I am not going to be using either of those 2 sandwiches. I am going to use whatever I want. Like this foot-long BMT, for instance. Gonna use whatever I want. And there's some other things I'm gonna get into as I go along through the week. That's related to food reviews and stuff. Because I'll be reviewing some of these subs as I take them in, and also reviewing the diet for myself as I go. Kind of continuing the clash of both worlds seems to be working wonders for me. I've grown quite considerably in the last week or 2. I didn't think this was going to be as well received as it has been, but I appreciate the people who have joined up for this journey, and it helps keep me motivated to pushing the gas pedal and going forward with it all. I will show you results as we go along. I think that's very important. I see some people out there on diets, who just talk about I lost 5 pounds. Okay, show me. Show me what you were. Show me what you've lost. Do it on the scale. Don't give me that crap about, we're not supposed to use the scale. The scale is the devil. The scale is an angel on your shoulder because it will tell you the truth every single time. It is unforgivingly honest. Scale is a very important part of your diet. I'll tell you now. Also, digestion is, and that is what we're going to get into this week. And we're going to use Subway as part of that conversation. And there's other things and tips and tricks that I can give you. Those who've been around me for a while already know what they are. But I wasn't going to do this week, but I was on the live yesterday with Big Country, and he and I discussed some things after the fact, and he said, that he's wanting to try some things when he gets ready. I don't know when that's going to be, but he said this is one of the things that he liked in the past that I did, that he tried and worked for himself as well. So you may get the benefit of a couple of people, talking about it. The more the merrier, I say. Just proves my point even further. It's a lot to take in, and my advice to anybody is to start off the way I did over the past few weeks. Don't jump in. This is a little extreme. This is when you're getting into some extremities here. Not too extreme, but it still can be a little extreme if you're not used to being without food for a little while. So the very important to start off slow, and it doesn't. You might say, Tom, you hit the gas. You didn't start off slow. You lost 14 pounds and in 14 days. So yeah, it's basically a pound a day. But we're fixing to blow that number out of the water. Get ready. You're going to love this. This is going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy every minute of this because I like to talk about Subway. There are food reviewers out there that don't like me talking about Subway, but I like to talk about it. I got so much to say, I want to say it all right now, but I'm going to save that for the video so I have plenty to talk about and keep me interested in it for as long as I possibly can, because I need it. Alright, folks. Get ready. This is going to be fun. That's all I have for this one. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.